Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now today is the news day, the patch note date, and well, let's take a look at them. So as many of you already know, the new champions for the month of March are going to be the Destroyer and the Serpent. And there are a few things that we did not know about here as well. So we covered that. Trial of Symbiosis, calling Summoners Null's Army. Obviously we're going to have side event and a monthly event. And then we have the X Magica. It's the start of sagas. It's going to be a 3-month-long saga. Again, most of you probably already knew this, but the point is that there's going to be extra rewards, extra events. Specific champions are going to get buffs and boosts, and there will be challenges themed around specific champions, as well as specific champion rank-up gems and awakening gems. Now, this is something new, because there's Alliance War Showcase. A group of exceptional Alliance War defenders, many of them carrying the sugar pill tactic, have gathered in a new quest and await your challenge. Experience the thrill of fighting powerful defender placements from Master Tier Wars. Featuring both sugar pill and decay tactics, defender focus masteries, and a 2-hour quest time limit, the Alliance War Showcase will premiere later this month. Are you ready for your part? Now, this sounds very cool, to be honest. I think this is a quite decent and good idea to give people kind of like a taste of Master Tier Wars that, you know, a lot of us have to deal with on the regular. And I myself look forward to, you know, getting kind of like pushed and challenged. And this does sound interesting. I do hope that, you know, the rewards are worthwhile. I do hope that the event goes smooth. There are no major bugs or issues with the event, because ultimately, on paper, this does sound like a very easy win for Kabam, because they don't have to design the fights. Players have kind of half done it for them from the previous Alliance War seasons, based on how we do the Alliance War placements. And then we might get a chance to get some decent rewards. So that is not bad at all. And we have Winter of Woe. Obviously, new challenges there are carrying on. This, again, is a multi-month event. We're going to have one for each season, so kind of similar to Sagas, basically on a 3-month cycle. Trader's Outpost. Trader's Outpost is connected with Sagas and side event. The idea behind Trader's Outpost is that it is a new permanent shop in the store run by the Elder of the Universe, the Trader. Collect Mysterium in side quests and trade them in for valuable bundles. Save up your Mysterium as you venture through the months to get some of these resources and rewards when you need them. And that is going to be kind of the idea of this Trader's Outpost. It's going to be a permanent side event store, also connected with sagas, because we're going to have these multi-month kind of like overlapping themes. And, you know, perfectly fine with it. Hope it's good. Hope it's good and worthwhile. Right. Champion updates. We're actually getting 2 buffs. Can anybody remember when was the last time when we got 2 noteworthy buffs, like 2 actual buffs? So we have buff to Nightcrawler, where they gave him prowess passives, added ability to swap between modes by using light attack 4, increased the instant bleed chance, added a precision passive to medium attack 2, added a personal prowess and precision passive pause, changed bonus for special attack 1 from cruelty buff to prowess passive, changed swashbuckling mode from special attack 2 to increase to inflict bleed vulnerability passive, changed special attack 3 to basically give him a new line of damage through incinerates and instant incinerate damage, added signature ability that evade chance can only be lowered by tech champions, and added signature ability that Nightcrawler's instant bleeds, incinerates, and critical damage rating scale with up to 100% of his current prowess potency, scaling with signature ability level. So we did see a little bit of his gameplay already in the stream, and it looked better. We'll see if he's like good enough, because let's face it, he doesn't have the most, you know, versatile kit. But if his damage is up there, there might still be value for him. And obviously, all the Paragon Plus players will have the chance to acquire a 7-star Nightcrawler for free. And then we have Luke Cage buff, which has a lot of changes, and a lot of people got quite hyped for. I know many of them as well. Added damage resistance for non-contact physical hits, increased the chance for light attacks to apply exhaustion, but added a 5% chance reduction. He's going to be doing a lot more debuffs, basically, and doing a lot more damage as well. For the most part, his identity doesn't change too much. They are taking away his stun lock, basically, or making it significantly less perpetual, so to speak. You know, you're going to be able to stun lock for a bit, is the point. And yeah, he did in fact look quite interesting. I hope he works out well. Obviously, science class is absolutely jacked and stacked, but it would still be incredibly, incredibly cool and amazing to see Luke Cage, get an actual use in the game. The problem is, obviously, it's a science class, and science class is absolutely jacked. For Luke Cage to be kind of a relevant science champion, he has to be insanely good, because we have insanely good dual-purpose champions. We have insanely good attackers like Torch and Scorpion and stuff like that. And Luke Cage realistically is going to be primarily an attacker, or almost exclusively an attacker, because he has close to no defensive utility. So he has to be very, very exceptionally good offensively for him to become like mainstay popular. Let's hope that happens. Let's hope he gets in good matchups, and he's in demand, so to speak. Because it's always very cool to see old champions flourish, like Kingpin, like Juggernaut, like whatnot. And bug fixes and improvements. There are a ton of bug fixes. Most notable ones would be that Red Skull's Nullify will allegedly work normally against Longshot and Doctor Strange, and Nodes as well, by the way. But yeah, was not including signature abilities. So this was interesting, where Red Skull just got nullified left, right, and center. Now it's going to be better, but his nullify immunity is still only from champions rather than the nodes. Then also we have update to... How do you guys think? Which champion is getting a bug fix for like the 78th month in a row? Well, genuine question. Which champion you think is mentioned in the bug fixes here? All right, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. It's Nick Fury. So fixed an issue. With Nick Fury's LMD interacting incorrectly with Toad and Danny Moonstar's ability to convert debuffs to passives. For real this time. This is gonna be like the 8th time they say it's fixed. I'm gonna be very happy if they actually will have, but it's gonna be interesting to see, to say the least. But there should be some other decent, bug fixes, like with the AI being more passive at the beginning of the fights. That should be addressed here as well, which should, make it a bit more tolerable to play. Fixed an issue where timing out during fighting battlegrounds would result in a disconnect. They fixed some other stability issues here. And adjusted some info pages, scaling of the champions. Fixed an issue with Kang's special 2 range falling short. But yeah, here we go. That is just about all that we have for the next month. Obviously, we do have an entire other post about side events specifically and details of that. I will, however, leave that for a separate video, because I think, you need to get into a little bit of nitty-gritty in order to understand how good or bad the side event is going to be. Because let's face it, side events, they are hit and miss, and I do want to make sure that I kind of comprehend and understand where the side event is going to land for the most part. But yeah, so that is going to happen next month. No 8.4. I know a lot of people have been asking about 8.4. 8.4 is basic. 8.4 got confirmed in April. That's one thing that I did not mention in the stream recap video, but it is something that most of us already guessed. Act 8.4, so Act 8 is going to finish up in the month of April. Only thing we know for a fact in terms of rewards is that there will be a rank 3. We do not know if it's going to be a ranked gem. We do not know if it's going to be some, catalysts, and we're going to have a bit of leftover or extra or any of that stuff. We do know that 8.4 comes out in April. It's still going to be the 3 parts per quest, so it's going to be a relatively brief piece of content. It's not going to be like a massive grind to get through it, hopefully. We do know that Punisher 2099 is going to be, the corrupted version of him is going to be the final boss. And we do know that there will be a rank 3 available in there, which will open kind of like the Valiant floodgates for many people who have completed one path of Necropolis and done Act 8 without, having the need to purchase the offers. Whew. Right. Now it's getting quite late. I'm getting quite tired. And here we are. It's been a day and a half. And I need a proper good night's rest. Right. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. I'll try to answer them in the comment section below. But that is it for now, and I'm going to catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information